Just ahead on your TD8 report, family and volunteers of a Northeast Louisiana National Guard unit do their part to keep America's soldiers in tip-top shape.
And a high-speed chase in Ouachita Parish ends in tragedy this morning. The details next on TD8 News.
Our 50th year serving the Arklamids. This is KNOE TV8, Monroe, West Monroe. From the Television News Center in Monroe, this is TV8 News, the 6 o'clock report.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Judy Wagner.
And I'm John Dennison. Topping the news, a prelude to the beginning of spring. Severe weather moving into the Arklamids this afternoon, bringing with it rain, deadly lightning, and possible tornadoes. TV8
meteorologist Neil Shaw joins us now with the latest weather word. Neil.
That's right. This is the one we could see days in advance. And now take a look at the radar, which is very telling indeed. And the roughest of weather is just south of Monroe, West Monroe proper. Take a look at this hefty, very strong light of thunderstorms, which has produced a possible tornado to our south. This being near Larto Lake, Catahoula Lake, moving into southern Catahoula Parish. That is just south of the Jonesville area, stretching north of there, right along the Ouachita River from near Columbia, and now moving east toward the Winnsboro area. A very strong line of rain. What's in this? Possible, of course, hail, possible tornadoes. This is the line moving east and will require a full update coming up in just a moment.
We'll see you soon, Neil. Thanks. As you just heard on the CBS Evening News, Saddam Hussein has rejected President Bush's ultimatum to leave Iraq or face war.
Louisiana's 2 Democratic senators listened to Bush issue that deadline last night, and today John Breaux and Mary Landrieu said they agree. It is unfortunate America's allies are not solidly behind the president's tough talk.
Very disappointed in France and in Germany for not being part of this effort, but the end result is not in question. He will be disarmed.
The United States has to lead, and in this case we're leading only a few nations, but eventually I think we will be joined by the whole world in leading a coalition to stop rogue nations.
The White House says rejecting President Bush's ultimatum is Saddam Hussein's final mistake, and the administration will not rule out a U.S. attack even before the president's 48-hour clock runs out tomorrow.
As soldiers in Afghanistan prepare and train for a possible war against Iraq, their loved ones back home are on a mission to keep the soldiers in top fighting condition. TVH's Jennifer Titel reports family and volunteers of the National Guard's 527th Engineering Battalion are shipping care packages to the servicemen.
Margaret Aycock and her husband David have been married for almost 17 years. David is a member of the Army National Guard's 527th Battalion stationed in Afghanistan. Margaret says he misses the comforts of home.
He's asked for instant tea, oatmeal, things like that.
At his request, things that David and his fellow soldiers asked for are on their way in surprise care packages. All sorts of items, from snacks to toiletries to stationery, are being packed into boxes and shipped overseas.
Great. I was really surprised when I walked in. I knew that there were truckloads of stuff, but just gave me goosebumps seeing all this stuff that's been donated.
Oh, I'm just so overjoyed by it. This has just been such an outpouring from the community, and we're so grateful these men have helped us raise the funds to get these packages mailed to the soldiers.
Bridget Mediowski's husband Winston is also stationed in Afghanistan. These women are members of the Family Readiness Group. The wives, girlfriends, and mothers of guardsmen in the 527th Battalion collected everything to send in these care packages. Retired guardsmen and other volunteers are helping pack these things up as a surprise for our troops.
We think they'll just be totally thrilled. I wish I could be there to see their faces when they get the boxes.
Oh, I think he's just going to be elated. I think he's going to be really tickled pink.
Both Bridget and Margaret are keeping their husbands in their prayers and hope they come home soon. In West Monroe, Jennifer Titel, TV8 News.
And a group with the First United Church of West Monroe helped raise the money to ship those packages.
Now 5 unsolved murders. DNA evidence has linked the murder of LSU graduate student Carrie Lynn Yoder to those unsolved deaths of 4 other South Louisiana women. The 26-year-old Yoder was found dead, suffocated, more than a week after she was reported missing from her Baton Rouge home. Baton Rouge's police chief made the announcement at a midday news conference attended by Governor Mike Foster. Both men are seeking to reassure the people in the Baton Rouge area that a strong effort is underway to find the serial killer. And Governor Foster told reporters that anything the state is asked to do, it will do. What started as a high-speed chase before dawn today ends with gunfire, and when it was all over, one man was dead, shot 3 times by a Ouachita Parish deputy. TV8's Katie Griffin has the full story.
At 3 a.m., Ouachita Parish Sheriff's deputies noticed a blue Buick Electra driving the wrong way down Burg Jones Lane in Monroe. Deputies tried to pull the car over, but the suspects took off.
They pursued it all the way across 165 in excess of 100 miles an hour.
2 men were in the vehicle, the driver, 39-year-old Manuel Seals, and a passenger, 26-year-old Charles Green. Both are from Monroe and both have an extensive criminal history. The Buick came to a halt in a parking lot on Tickeleye Road. Seals and Green jumped out and ran.
They really resisted arrest. They did not want to be taken down.
Seals was immediately captured and taken into custody. Both deputies were injured while making the arrest. A deputy followed Green, who reportedly attempted to shoot at the deputy twice, but his .22 caliber revolver had 2 empty cylinders. The deputy tried to immobilize Green by shooting him with a taser gun. When that didn't work, the deputy pulled his gun. Green was shot 3 times. He was taken to LSU Medical Center, where he was pronounced dead.
Well, the deputies is trained to react anytime somebody pulls a firearm on you. And then he is to return, to try to disarm him or return the fire.
The deputy who fired the fatal shots has been with the sheriff's office for more than 10 years. Fuel says this incident has shaken other deputies because they don't want to be labeled as killers. But Fuel knows the deputy reacted the way he should have in the line of duty. Katie Griffin, TV8 News.
Deputies booked Manuel Seals on a number of charges, including 2 counts of battery of a policeman. Deputies also arrested 43-year-old Leonard Parham of Monroe, who owned the car. Parham is booked with drug distribution. He's accused of letting the men use the car in exchange for drugs. Still to come this evening on TV8 News, some new questions tonight surrounding campaign finance reports of a Ouachita Parish police jury member.
And new administrators promise changes for West Monroe's Glenwood Hospital. We'll tell you what kind of changes in just a moment.